Hello guys, this is Oscar here. This is kind of going to be a little quick video testing out two new things, a camera and a new mic. But I kind of just wanted to show this new thing that I got for $5, and it's probably the coolest thing I've ever seen, and probably one of the coolest things you will ever see. Now, you might be wondering, what is inside this gigantic, amazing carrying case? Well, I'm about to show you. It's quite a doozy. Just let me unzip the little zipper there, zipperoonie, and lift up. Yep, that is a TV. Believe it or not, this gigantic hunk of cube is a TV. Now you may be asking, what is this monstrosity? Well, this monstrosity is a Bell & Howell Showmate 2. Let me just run down the specs here. Weighing it at a very light 35 pounds, this Bell & Howell Showmate 2 features a very nice carrying case, a 7-inch color screen with VHF-UHF analog, which doesn't work anymore, its own 3-head built-in VCR with Foley recording capabilities and everything that you'd usually get in a VCR, which is pretty awesome. It comes with audio in and out separate, on the TV part and the VCR part, which means they can be used as separate components. A microphone and a camera input and a headphones input, which means it could be used to record stuff, sort of like an on-site field recorder. Microphone, so I guess it could be used as some sort of like megaphone type thing. Headphones for some privacy. It even features a wired remote, whose cord, goes longer than it should be, but still pretty awesome. And also has its own batteries backup. Yeah, this thing actually runs on a battery. I don't want to know what type of battery was used to power this beast, and I'm guessing it didn't power it for very long, but I guess there was one. It's pretty huge. And of course, it also has an external antenna, so you can you can get a much more powerful antenna for it, and probably run it through a box, which that's pretty nice. Man, whoever stayed at Ingalls Memorial Hospital during the 80s was one lucky duck, that's for sure. Although, if the property of Ingalls Memorial Hospital badge is still on this TV after all these years, this leads me to believe that it was stolen. Because usually if they retire stuff, I think they take the badges off. Usually. So, I just want to know, how did you get this gigantic thing out of the hospital without nobody noticing? I think that's more amazing than the TV itself, to be honest. What I think I find the most amazing out of it is that everything still works. Like the VCR, you can still put stuff in there and it still plays, and the sound works fine. The TV still displays it all perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with the colors. The remote, when I actually got it, was brand new in the box. So yeah, that thing works out pretty well. There's not really many functions on it though. And because the audio-video stuff, it's just regular audio-video and a lot of things use it, you can plug in game consoles to it, something as old as, say, the Sega Genesis or something like that, to something as new as, say, the Wii or the 360. And what's great is that if you hook up to the VCR, it has recording capabilities, so that means you can make your own game footage right then and there, which is pretty awesome. Sure, it's on a crappy quality that's very outdated and very hard to get off, but you have something, which is pretty amazing. As awesome as this thing is, there's not really much information about it. It was made around 84 to 86 for around $600, $700, and it was very limited production. I think there was only a couple thousand of them, so coming across them are quite rare. And in fact, if you look up Bell & Howell Showmate 2, the first thing that comes up is a recall notice in around 1987-88 about how the power switch could fray, the wires for the power could fray and touch the steel body, meaning if you turned it on, it would shock you to death, which is not good. Luckily, nobody died, but I can see why I was at Ingalls Memorial Hospital, because then it could be used as a defibrillator, which is very nice. As for modern day value, I have no idea either. There's this one guy on eBay selling it for way more than I paid for it. But otherwise, yeah, there's not really any value assigned to this thing. Although if there was, it's probably pretty high because it was very limited, and just look at it. This is like the coolest portable TV I've ever seen. It has the most amount of options, is easily the heaviest, and just has the most character, you know? You know, if you saw something like this back in the day, you probably would remember it forever. I don't know, I would definitely remember it forever. And yeah, if you ever remember this thing, or was at Ingalls Memorial Hospital and remembered using this thing, or hell, if you bought one for some reason, and if you did, you were a very big genius. Just type in the comments and just tell the experience, because I'd surely love to hear it. Anyway, I'm Oscar, and thank you for watching this video. I'm probably just going to keep this thing and probably use it left and right. I know if I ever get a house, you know, at my own house, I'm definitely going to be using this thing. So I definitely want to implement it, that's for sure. So anyway, I'm Oscar, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.